Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. Just noticed the Unimog could do with a bit of a repair, so I'm just going to service it up here at the repair bay, or repair machine. Let's just get that repaired, and oh, it looks like it's the body mostly that needs repairing, so it's pretty cheap to do. And it will also probably do with some fuel as well. It's about just under half a tank, so I'll give it a bit of fuel just to keep it running. And then we'll park it up because I don't think we've got any more jobs on our own land right at the moment, but there are contracts to do. I'm trying to get Walter up to the 35% discount again on more land. I need to be in the vehicle, don't I, to do this? There we go. Yes, so that's the plan today. You just get a couple of contracts sorted out to get him up to the 35% discount on the land, and then I'll be able to hopefully be able to afford a bit more land. I think what I'm going to probably buy next is a flat area to build on, because that is the cheapest bit of land to buy, and also means I can get a better oil mill or grain mill going, a bigger one. So that would be quite a handy thing to have. The other thing I would like to buy though is a bigger tractor, so it's a case of which one do I buy first. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, yes, contracts. So I think it's going to have to be a Walter contract, so I'm trying to get that up to 35%. I'm going to take that one, borrow the items, and get the helpers to do that one. Field 10 cultivating, and then the other one I was interested in was this one, the mowing job in field 21. So again, I'm going to borrow the items for that, and I'm going to do that on myself. So yeah, first of all, let's get to the quad track and the cultivator. I'm going to put the cultivator on and drive this to field 10, which is luckily not too far away. And I'm going to get the helper going in that one. And then meanwhile, I'm going to get in the Fent with the mowers and go and mow field 21. Obviously I'm going to be finished well before the quad track is, but if I am, I'll probably swap over to the quad track try again, and yeah, get this one finished myself, because I haven't done any cultivating for a while in this series, so it would be quite fun to use a big cultivator again. But yeah, first of all, the helper can make a start on this. So yeah, here we are already at field 10. It's on the left hand side here, and then to the right, is it? Oh no, there's no gap. Okay, right, so I'm going to have to go one further down. I think the entrance must be the far side of the field, which is not very convenient for me, but I'm guessing that's where it must be. So let's just quickly check on the map and see if we can see an entrance to it. I'm guessing it's here on this stretch, because clearly it's not there. So I'll drive down the bottom end of the field, and hopefully it'll be down there. So it looks like that is a withered field. I'm not sure why Walter didn't harvest his crop. Maybe the weather wasn't on his side. So we're going to be cultivating in a withered crop, it seems, which is a bit of a shame for him, but at least he's paying us well to do it, so that's good, and giving us a better reputation to get cheaper land. Here we go. Yes, this is the entrance to the field, so I'll unfold the cultivator and I'll get this going on a helper. So the helper's going to go off and do that. Meanwhile, I'll jump into the Fent and get these mowers put on, and then head over to field 21 and get that one mowed.
You got me feeling alright. Whenever I'm around you, baby, you make me feel so alive. Grab somebody, let it go. Ooh, everybody, can you feel the groove? You make me feel so
Right, that's the contract on 21 completed, the mowing, and it didn't take too long at all actually. It took longer to get here. Bit of a maze to get through all these fields, but anyway, we'll collect that. So that's 15,400 was it, I think? Yeah, 15,400. We're now on a 30% discount with Walters Fields, and when that one's complete we'll be on 35%, which will be the maximum we can get on the current settings, which I'm going to keep it on because I like it. It seems like a fair amount. So yeah, we can't afford to buy any fields at the moment, but yeah, it'll certainly help when we do come to buy one. 30% discount at the moment on that field would be almost 200,000 off, so yeah, not bad. Right, okay, so I did say when I was done with that we would just jump over to the quad track over here and finish off the cultivating, because although it's showing only 53% complete, surprisingly, this is just really the headlands left to do. It is almost finished, so I'm quite surprised it's as low as 54%, but I suppose yeah, the headlands do make up quite a big chunk of the field, so that does kind of make sense. Looks like it's going pretty slow, but it'll be alright on a time lapse. So what I'll do is I'll get that set up on the guidance steering, lower it back down again, and I'll get this quickly finished off on a time lapse and come back to you when it's complete. There we go, so that's another one complete, and we now have reached 35% on Walters discount, which is excellent, and I will now collect that contract. Unfortunately the weather has taken a bit of a turn, it's now raining, so that's not so good. It was actually quite a nice day, so it said raining, but yeah, it's not great now. How are the things going around here? Let's check the chickens and the mill, because I think the mill probably could do with some more, well, some pallets moving out of the way, I would imagine, because they seem to be spawning fairly fast. So let's go and have a look at them. Yep, there's a full spawn area again. It's a shame it only has a space for three or four pallets usually. So yeah, I better get these moved out of the way. And once I've done that, I think we'll probably move time forward to November, because there'll be plenty more to do in November. So yeah, I'll just get these pallets quickly moved out of the way and come back to you when that's done. Okay, so I've just done a bit of moving around of pallets there, getting everything moved out of the way. We've certainly got a good stack of flour and canola oil pallets now, and actually the price is almost at its best for both of those to get them sold. I thought it was going to be November for the canola oil, but it looks like, just quickly checked the on the price map thing here, and let's just go back down to it. Canola oil actually has turned into December. The current price is $5,556 at the farmers market, and the best price now is showing December as $5,871. So I'm going to hold off selling them today. I thought I was going to be doing that today, but looking at the price, I think better off waiting actually and getting the best possible price for them. Although we don't want to risk it going down again. That's the only concern. It can start to drop again without notice really. So I do want to try and get them sold at the best possible price. Just topping up the mill with canola. I will also go and get a little bit of barley to keep it going, because the next job will be to harvest the sugar beet, and I will need this trailer to do that, so I will need it empty. But before we do that, I will just get some barley loaded in and tip that into the mill, and then I will get this over to the sugar beet field, and we'll have to lease a harvester to harvest the sugar beet. So yeah, I think I'll go with the biggest one again though, because it's a lot quicker, even though we haven't got that much to actually harvest this year, not as much as before, but I think it would be nice to have a bigger field of sugar beet again actually. We've got so much barley in storage. Right, so again I'll put about probably 15,000 litres. It probably won't need all this, but at least I should have enough. There we go, 16,000. I think that should be enough to get the mill topped up. So we'll just take that back up there and tip what we can. I don't think it'll take it all, but you never know, it might do. But yeah, I'll just get this back up to the mill and we'll get that tipped there to keep that going. Okay, just backing up to the mill now. Let's see how much of this is going to take. I wonder if it'll take it all. I didn't actually check to see how much was in storage, so I'm not sure. Ah, it did take it all. Okay, so I should have brought more. How much is in there then? Let's go to productions and the mill. Oh, it was a 1,000, so if I put 17,000 in, it would have been enough, just about. So yeah, there we go. It's pretty much full. It's fine. So I'll take this now to the sugar beet field to get that ready to unload into, and I will also lease the sugar beet harvester. I'll do that now actually. Let's also just check the use sale. No. Okay, so sugar beet harvesters are, where are they? Beet harvesters, there we go. We'll go for the big one again. I know it's expensive, but if I lease it, it's not too bad. Well, it's still quite expensive, but it's not quite as bad as buying it. And then, yeah, for that we'll need the header as well, which is this one. That's another, what's that going to be? Another few thousand. 4,000 on top of that. So virtually £40,000 to lease it, which isn't cheap, but it does save quite a bit of time compared with using a smaller machine. So I'm going to go with it anyway. Yeah, 39,678,000 to lease a sugar beet harvester for a day. Okay. Yeah, so I'll take this to the field and I'll jump into the sugar beet harvester and get that going. Here we go then with the first load of sugar beet from that field for this year, and first time trying out my improvements to the tipping area of the mill, because yeah, it wasn't great last time. I'm hoping now we'll be able to back onto it better. There we go, that's much better, without sort of ramming into it and struggling to get over the lip. I know it still looks terrible this side, but that side looks fine. So yeah, we can back over that nice and smoothly and tip without any issues, which is really nice to see. That means I can now activate the mill again, the sugar mill. There we go, so sugar beet, sugar, that one, activate, and yeah, we're on storing for that. So yep, the mill is now running again, excellent. Although it's not going to be running as long as it was last year, because this is not as much land as what I had the previous harvest of sugar beet. I would like to try and time it so that I have a perfect amount of sugar beet to keep it running all year, so for 12 months. That would be excellent. So I'm not quite sure what size field would need to do that, but certainly bigger than what I've got this year. But not too big. It needs to be a manageable size field, but yeah, definitely bigger than what I've got for this year. I feel like if I'd done the whole of this field sugar beet rather than doing some as soybeans, it probably would have been better, because it's not a bad size field really. It's just that I've only done half of it as sugar beet. But maybe next year, if I do that field again as sugar beet, that would be a good size, or maybe the one below it. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not too bad. But next year I am aiming for a bigger area of beet to keep the mill going, because I don't want it sitting there, because it's been sat, even this year it's been sat for about 2 months or 3 months even maybe, without doing anything at all. So yeah, if I can aim to have it going for a full 12 months next time, obviously this time it's not going to be, but yeah, next time it'd be good. So yeah, just trying to work out which field would be best to do sugar beet really, and also it needs to be close enough, because there is a lot of carting involved with sugar beet. It needs to be close enough to the field so that I'm not travelling miles and miles. I thought because this field is so small I'll do it myself rather than getting the helper to do it. That's why I'm harvesting it myself at the moment anyway. But yeah, I might get the helper to do some of it, but at the moment I'm thinking I'll keep doing it myself, because I'm quite enjoying it actually. It's quite a fun job. I wouldn't want to do a huge field, I wouldn't want to even do a field the size of this, the whole field, but because it's only half the field, it feels a bit more manageable to do on my own. But yeah, the helper probably will be doing it next time if we have a bigger field. But yeah, let's get this unloaded, and I think we'll probably leave the episode there for today, and next time we'll continue with our sugar beet harvest and get the field finished. I just need to back up a bit because I was a bit too far away there. Let's see if we can get under it a bit better. There we go, brilliant. Okay, so yeah, like I say, I'm going to finish it there, and we'll resume next time. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.